guys, welcome to a very interesting episode of To the Saints. So that you know who's talking, my name is RC.
I'm Bridget.
I'm Allison.
This is Tyrone.
This is Carrie.
And this is Andrew Walters.
As you may be wondering, what happened to the theme music? Where's all this? Well, we're under construction at the moment, Saints. We are the website's been kind of renewed a little bit, and we've talked a couple times now of a break that we're going to be taking. So this will be the last episode for a little while we continue to work on, in the background, if you will, on this other project. Do we want to mention anything at all about the project? Nope, I got
We can hold off, and we can when it gets closer to.
We'll start.
Yeah, we'll give them some teasers.
It'll be good. We really think you'll like it.
Yeah, and if you're interested and not on the emailing list yet, then
subscribe.
That's going to be the best way for you to stay in the know.
Right.
Is to subscribe, and we don't send you tons of emails, only when there's new content on the blog. So that's a great way to know when we're back at it.
Yes.
Right, because we won't necessarily promote everything on Facebook or all this other stuff. So if you really want to know what's going on with To the Saints, subscribe to that newsletter.
Yeah.
And there's a little thing somewhere you should see it on the website. So what are we coming around this episode? What's this one about?
So with this episode, we're going to give a Austin update, update of what's going on in Austin.
The other project.
Why Austin?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well,
because we live in Austin. I'm not Allison.
We do. That's true.
I looked at Allison and she shook her head no.
Well, I thought we could start with how we even ended up in Austin.
Yes.
And I figured we could give the really abbreviated version.
Yes.
We got in our car and drove.
Yes.
Teleported.
So
That'd
back
be nice.
by the Spirit, I know, right? Back in 2015, RC and I were working with a group of saints in Kingwood, Texas, which is north of Houston. Carrie and Andrew were working with a group of saints in San Diego, California, and Tyrone and Allison were meeting with the saints in Oklahoma City.
Yes.
And for some reason, the Lord just put Austin on our minds. So we started praying about it, really, and just trying to discern why Austin was on our minds. And
let's say this: there was nothing in and of Austin that was drawing us to Austin.
Yeah.
Right.
None of us really wanted to.
I don't know if any of us had ever been to Austin either.
No, it was not on a radar.
I had been once for a school thing way back in the day.
Yeah.
But we continued to pray about this, and we asked the other saints and workers to join us in praying to help us discern why the Lord was putting Austin on our mind, and eventually felt like there was confirmation that for his purpose, he was asking us to go to Austin.
Right.
So a year later, from when that really kind of started, we all moved to Austin in the fall of 2016.
Yes.
16.
Yeah. So we've been in Austin now for a year and a half.
Yes.
Almost coming up on 2 years.
Closer to 2 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy pants. And I think that I know I came expecting the Lord to do something similar to what we had experienced him doing in the past.
Right. Yes, we did.
I mean, you mentioned saints that we talked to. These are saints with whom we co-labor, work with other groups.
Well, and like the saints in
with,
Oklahoma City too were praying with us as well.
And so the idea, honestly, we had coming into it was what we knew, what we have done. Let's plant a church.
However, the Lord's life just kept halting that direction right off the bat. And we ended up starting this here podcast.
We did.
Yeah.
Completely.
As a radio program.
Yeah, we started on the radio, decided to put it out as a podcast as well, and then we stopped putting it on the radio and are just doing the podcast now. But we at least for me, when we moved to Austin, this was not on the radar at all.
No.
That for sure was.
I did not see this as part of the
Even if it
Lord's
took a while
plan.
to do the church plant, that was never on the
Never.
radar.
Yes, never was. I'm even remembering our first day in the studio.
Our first day where nothing got recorded.
Yes, and had to redo it.
Thankfully so. It got recorded. It did not get saved.
Okay.
Okay.
Where nothing got
RC's like,
saved.
you get that right.
2
And so we had
plus
to come
hours
back
of recording. Like,
the
oh my
next week
goodness.
and do it all
And
over
had to
again.
start all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And out of the podcast radio show, we ended up doing a conference, a To the Saints conference last summer here in Austin.
Which was
And,
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Milt
lovely.
Rodriguez and John Zins came and
Yep.
spoke, and it was a really beautiful time together with Saints. And then we took a break for like the last half of last year.
We did.
But it was
Took a break from the podcast.
Yes.
right.
Radio.
Right. Not a break from like life in general.
I wish.
That would be awesome.
Where's those? Yeah. No, we took a break from the
Viva
podcast.
Italia.
Yeah. But the Lord wasn't, I guess even then I kind of thought, okay, well, if he's not going to have us doing the podcast radio show, then he must
Then
be
what?
moving forward with the church plant. But even then it was, nope, not yet. And so at the beginning of this year, 2018, we actually started meeting together with some saints here in Austin regularly. Every Sunday evening, we would get together and have dinner and just hang out, really, get to know each other better. And then the Lord started pressing on our heart, yeah, it's time. So about 2 months ago, we actually started
Almost 3.
almost 3.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. 3 months ago, we actually started planting the church here in Austin. And
Which has been different in and of itself.
yes, it's been a very different experience from church plants we've experienced in the past.
He's keeping us on our toes.
Absolutely. He is saying you have to keep those eyes fixed on me.
Yep.
Yes.
So, what does church planting look like?
That's
I'm
the
sure
question.
people want to know.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, since the conference, we've had some saints move here to
Yeah.
be a part
Yes.
of whatever the Lord was doing.
Yep.
in
At that time,
Austin.
yeah.
Yep.
And we started meeting on Sundays to get to know each other. Then the Lord was just kind of taking the next step to be more intentional with some teachings,
Yes. Yeah.
some
Equipping.
equipping.
And
So-
revealing Christ.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. So if you listened to last week's episode about the Matrix, that is very much the reality of Neo coming out of the Matrix for the first time and then being taught how to function in
Yes.
the real world. And I think one thing that's really beautiful in the Lord's life and his family is that this doesn't just help those who are coming into the world for the first time and who are
Right.
new, but it strengthens those who have been in the real world for some time.
It reminds them of
Yep.
everything.
Their roots go deeper as well. And so it really benefits
Fits
all
everybody.
saints. Yep.
Yeah, so we have some intentional equipping,
Yep.
and there's a group of saints here that fosters this environment to grow, to
Yes.
develop their relationship with the Lord through community, practically living life together. We call body life.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's opportunities that are planned and plenty of opportunities that are unplanned.
Yes.
Most definitely.
And what's unique about this particular expression is there's a good mix of people who've gone on a little bit further and people that are new, all kind of being the expression together here.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fun.
And people from other places and people from Austin
Yep.
have come to join us as
Yep.
well.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
And you have to understand, saints, our sister Carrie's definition of the word fun.
You heard me chuckle, didn't
I was
you?
thinking when she said that, that's Carrie's fun.
It's the Lord's
But
fun.
it is fun.
Yeah. It's fun. It's
It's always a joy.
Yes.
yes.
So basically, what we're letting you know is that something is happening here in Austin, Texas.
Yes, because we
And-
didn't know when we were at the conference when that was going to take place, but we knew
Yes.
at some point it was, and we thought, well, maybe we might want to let people know that something has
Yes.
started.
Right.
Yes.
So
There have been people who have, from the conference and even just through email and such, letting us know over the past year,
Yep.
the interest in moving to places where something is going on, where the Lord is is visibly starting to build something together.
Yes.
He is starting to build something together here in Austin.
Yes.
If you would like to know, some more about it, some information, the Lord's got something on your heart, and it's been kind of festering for a while. Mm-hmm. Maybe there's a move coming, you just didn't know what it was, or how it was, or why it was, or where it was. You can reach out to us, and we're more than happy to walk out with you, pray with you over things, discuss things with you.
Yep.
We don't automatically tell people, oh no, move to Austin.
No.
Nope.
And we don't automatically tell people, oh no, don't move to Austin. Because there are some saints where, naturally speaking, we say, no, come on, it'd be great. But we sense in the spirit, the Lord saying, I've got something else going on.
Right.
And then there are people who are like, ooh, I don't know, I really want them to move to Austin. But then the Lord's like, oh, I might have them moving to Austin.
Yeah.
In both those scenarios, we say, follow the Spirit.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Follow the life.
Because you might go, man, that RC guy talks a lot. I don't know if I could be around him. But the Lord's saying, I'm moving you to Austin to be around RC right now.
I'm moving you to Austin for me. Don't worry about our season.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, so reach out to us, tothesaintsradio@gmail.com.
You can tell us a little bit about yourself and your situation.
Yeah.
Yep, fill us in.
Also, there's if you can't remember that email address, but you remember the website, tothesaints.com, there is a contact form on the page there that you can fill out and talk to us that way as well.
Yes.
Maybe you're meeting with a few saints already.
Yeah.
If you have questions or would
Yeah,
just
even
like
that.
to reach out, you can reach out to us
We'll
as
want to
well.
encourage
Yes.
you. Or
Yeah, and we can help you in that as well.
Yep, we might be taking a break from posting podcasts, but
Yeah.
that's to focus on this new project. But we're still available.
We're still
Yes.
very available, fully available.
Which this new project is also something that was not expected when we moved here.
Yeah.
No. But we'll see how it goes.
None of this has been expected. Except for the Lord. We expected him, and he has shown up and shown us new things.
Yeah, Saints, we are excited about what the Lord's doing here, intrigued day by day. And so we really wanted to share that with you. We appreciate your thoughts and prayers about what the Lord's
Yes.
doing.
I was just going to say. Yeah. Thanks.
And we'd love to hear from you as well.
Yes.
Because this is a warfare, a
Yeah.
spiritual warfare. The resistance is real
Yes, it is.
when the Lord's building his church. But when he's building his church, the gates of wherever that place is will not prevail.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Am I right? I'm
Yes.
right.
Yeah, we laugh, but they can't. They
We
will.
laugh
Yeah.
because he doesn't know how to
Yeah.
say the word.
Yeah, we laugh.
Not because it's a
Hades.
laughing matter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hades.
Is it Hades?
It's Hades.
Hades.
It's not Hades.
It's not
No.
Hades.
Good.
Dude.
For whatever reason, I always thought Hades was wrong.
We
Still.
know this.
We've
From
had this
day one.
conversation.
Jesus is moving forward.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is moving forward.
Yeah.
Join him.
His kingdom is
He's
invading.
calling you.
And he has been,
Yep.
is, and
And
will
will
be
cont-
victorious.
Yes.
Unplug from that world system, saints.
Yeah.
Taking that red pill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, all right. So we're going to take a break from podcasts now, but we're working on a project that we really think that the Lord's put on our hearts. And so we think you're going to like it, but regardless if you like it or not, the Lord's asking us to do this. So it's being worked upon.
Yes.
And we'll be back soon. Subscribe to the newsletter if you haven't already.
Yes.
So that you can know when we're back.
Subscribe.
Yep. My name's R.C.
I'm Bridget.
This is Allison.
This Tyrone.
Thank you, Saints. This is Carrie.
And this is Andrew.
See you next time.
Whenever that may be.